Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name's Nesto. Welcome back to my channel. So it's Sunday, day 2 of the shelter in place here in Illinois. Obviously due to the coronavirus, aka the Wu flu, aka the boomer remover. And for the last time I worked was last Sunday. It's Sunday today. The last time I worked was last Sunday on TaskRabbit. I did a painting job. And I had like 2 jobs scheduled like sometime during the week, but I canceled those, and I haven't worked at all since that Sunday. So all Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I didn't work at all, which as a gig economy worker means I made $0. So it's Sunday today. I was like, I can't, it's not sustainable for me to not work, so I just got to get out here and do something. On TaskRabbit, like the job's dried up, nobody's hiring on TaskRabbit. Well, I mean, there's some people hiring, but it went off a cliff, So I like where'd it go? I had to like rummage through my things, and I found my Instacart badge. I found my Instacart debit card, and that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do Instacart, and I'm gonna see if anything is popping on DoorDash. I'm gonna do DoorDash. And I'll let you guys know how much money I make today. It's my car's off and I don't have a watch this time. It's like 10 a.m. Hold on, I'll tell you guys right now. It's 9:41 and I'm at the gas station. I just fueled up. As a matter of fact, let me reset my trip odometer, and that way I'll fuel up at the end of the night. And I'll show you guys how much I made. Oh snap! I'll show you guys how much I made and how much fuel and everything costs. So let me. I'm about to check on Instacart and see if any batches are available. I signed up for Instacart like a couple years ago when they first came out in this area, and I tried it, and I didn't really like it. When it first came out, it used to be it was like DoorDash. You have to sign up for a shift, and then during that shift you would get orders like DoorDash. You had to accept them or reject them, and then like they would pause you if you rejected them. I went to Aldi's, I went to like different stores, and I didn't like, because you waste so much time at the store. That's why I didn't like it. I didn't, even though they were paying like $10-12 per batch or something like that. Obviously once you get good at it, you could probably shop a lot faster, but I didn't like it at that time, and I did it like one day, one shift, and then I never did it again. And because I did want to do it like a couple times, but all the shifts would be given to preferred, to like the first what do you call those, like the preferred shoppers. They would get it first, and then like sometimes you couldn't find a shift available or whatever because the demand wasn't there. Right now the demand is there, and they switched their system now to like it's batches just come in, and you could pick a batch from there. Like it's on demand. You don't have to sign up for a shift anymore. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna worry so much about distance. I'm gonna try to go for like the higher price ones, because right now going 8 miles out here in the suburbs where I am, it doesn't take long at all. There's no traffic, so and my car is very fuel efficient, so I'm not gonna worry about that either. So I'm gonna log on, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, guys. So I'm here at Sunset Foods. It was actually like 18 minutes away from where I was. This first order, I think it's like $18. It looked a lot closer in the map, so I took it, but it's like 18 minutes away. But also, I saw that there were like a lot of different orders coming around from around this area and from this particular supermarket. So I'm hoping that after I do this one, I might get another order that's in the same area, So, but I'm gonna go in there. There's 17 items and $18 I think it's gonna pay, and let's go get it done. Hey YouTube, I'm back. So I just did one order. It took over an hour. It's 11:11 now, so it took over an hour for me to get that one done at the store. First thing I come in, I have no idea like where anything is, because it's like a completely new store to me. So I can see how at first it's gonna take you a while, and then as you get to know the store, you're gonna know exactly where everything is, and it's gonna go a lot faster. So right now, I took another order for the same place, and this one has two separate orders in the same thing. So I'm gonna go shop for 2 different people, and hopefully this time it'll go a lot faster than the first time, because I didn't know where anything was. Like, the first thing they wanted was like a half gallon of non-fat milk. There was nothing like that there. They only had gallons. The guy told me like, oh, they stopped producing half gallons. I think that company that they wanted or whatever. So they only had gallons, and then they only had gallons of 2% milk. They didn't have any fat-free milk. So I ended up like contacting them. They said like, okay, just forget about the milk. And now, and like it took me forever. And I'm driving back now. I'll talk to you guys after I do this order of two batches in a row. Yeah, because like my camera mount is way too shaky. So I'll talk to you guys when I'm done. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I did that order. That it was a double batch. I think I haven't looked at it clearly. I think it was like $30-something, and I think it took me maybe a little bit faster than the first one, but let's just say about an hour. I think the first one took me a little bit more than an hour, and it was only like $18. This one took me like about an hour, and it was 2 batches, so it was actually like $30-something. And then when I left that, I looked up the batches again available, the batches that are available, and I saw one that was like $50-something, and it's because the person gave like a $40 tip. So I accepted that one immediately, and it took me 15 minutes to get from that delivery I did to this place called Heinen's, this supermarket. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna just see how fast I could do it, because I've never been here, so it's gonna take a while. I was hoping to stay with like that same Sunset food one. That way I already knew the layout. But this one was like $50. I was like, if it takes me an hour and a half, it's still gonna be worth it, you know. So I'm gonna go in and do this one and let you guys know how that goes. And yeah, I've been Purelling, and I got my Lysol spray, you know. So I've been trying my best not to touch my face, but it's a struggle, man. So far everybody's been super nice. All the people that I delivered to, they've been super grateful. They've all been older people, and like they want to keep their distance, you know, and they want me to just drop it and say hi and leave. All right guys, I'll let you know when I'm done with this order. All right, YouTube, I'm back. I did that one big order that was like $50. It's 2 o'clock, so I think that took me an hour around. I didn't see what time I started, but it went fine. It just took a while. There's a lot of items. There was no toilet paper. The guy wanted toilet paper, but he was really responsive, and I could see how in the last batch I did, like the person was like, it took a while for them to get back to me when I was like trying to like, hey, they don't have this. Do you want this as a replacement? So I could see how like that could be kind of a pain in the butt. But I did that one. And then I accepted another batch. There's 2 batches at Sunset Foods, and I thought it was the same one when I picked. I thought it was the same one that I've been to. So I was like, okay, cool. So at least I'll know my way around. But it's not. It's a different Sunset Foods. I didn't look closely, so I'm gonna go struggle right now, and try to do 2 orders and try to get those delivered and see how it goes. I think this one pays like $38. Like you can't see your earnings, like you know, right after you're done, like it takes a while for the earnings to come in to show like what you actually got paid. So in between these things, like I haven't seen like my full total. So, but it's like it's 2 o'clock right now. I started like at 9:40. I'm gonna go do this, and then this probably be the last one. I'm guessing it's gonna take me like an hour and a half. So by 3:30ish, I'll be done, and I'll probably go home. All right, guys. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. What's up, YouTube? I'm back. So it's 3:50. So that job took almost 2 hours. It took me like an hour and a half, just the shopping part. And that's because I didn't know where anything was. I wasted so much time looking for like this one gluten-free snack. I was completely off about where it was. And this one was like a lot busier, and the people weren't as helpful. There wasn't as many people around that I could just grab and ask them where the things were. But I could see how you could easily knock this stuff down if you start going to the same stores. You're gonna get the hang of it, and very, very quickly you're gonna be able to get in and out, you know. This is my first time being there, so I was like running around with like my chicken with its head cut off. But first, I did get a $5 tip, but it's like a biohazard. So we're gonna go ahead and let that sanitize. That lady who gave me that, she had to like slide it through the door. She was so like worried. She got some alcohol, so I had to scan her ID, and she held it up to like the glass door, like the screen door, the storm door. It was glass. She held it up to that, and like, what the? I just inhaled a bunch of Lysol, which is good. Good. I should probably take some more, right? And so she was really cautious. And this last one, she had like instructions to leave it at the door, like don't knock or anything. So obviously she's cautious. It was a bunch of baby food, so I could see why she would be worried about it. So now I'm like about 15 minutes away from that gas station where I first started, where I pumped up. I'm gonna head over there now. We're gonna pump back up, and we'll see what the damage was, and hopefully by that time the earnings will come in, and I'll see my complete earnings, and I'll show that to you guys. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, guys, it's 4:05. I'm back at that gas station that I started off at. I'm gonna fill it up. I've driven 45.8 miles. So I'm gonna fill it up and let's see what damage is. Okay, guys, so $2.04. Oh, I gotta lift the handle. $2.04. Now, to keep it consistent, I always just put in the little notch, and then that way my hand's not doing anything. It does it automatically. And that's it, guys. $3.37. Hardcore, man. That's why I love this car. All right, guys, so I'm back at home. So it's basically a 6-hour day, 6.5-hour day, because I started like around 9:40-ish, ended up around 4:05-ish. So basically 10 to 4. Like on Instacart, they show you like the active time. So I think at my first job, I accepted the first one at 9:48, and I'm waiting for like the earnings to catch up. I'm not, I don't know how long it takes, but it's still missing that last batch. And as you guys saw, like 1.6 gallons is all I wasted on gas. I think that's what it was. And I had like 45 something miles I drove. That gave me like an MPG, miles per gallon, of like 28.6 miles per gallon is what my car got today. And that's with like I have winter tires on right now, and those like I think usually I could do like 32 miles per gallon with good tires. And that's because there's no traffic, there's no stop and go. And overall, I mean, it's better than staying at home and doing nothing and making $0 if you're a gig worker. If you're an employee, then you probably have some paid leave, But if you're like us, then there's no paid leave, and you have to get out here and do what you got to do. I'm gonna like disinfect everything, like just spray myself, and then I'm gonna go inside and basically do what like nurses do, take everything off and put it in a separate bin and get ready to wash that and change it to different clothes. I don't want to bring anything to my family or anything like that. I've Purell. I'm glad I got this one that smells like aloe, because it smells really nice. But I've been Purelling, I've been Lysol, everything, and but you don't know, if somebody could have sneezed into an aisle that I didn't know I went into, And all right, so I'm gonna see if the earnings caught up, and see how much I made per hour. And then if you guys want to do it, I would appreciate it if you guys went through my link. I'll be sure to put that in the description. I don't know if there's a bonus or referral or something. One major con is I haven't eaten since I started. I ate breakfast, and then I got out there, and I have not eaten. I should have brought a snack. I should have brought something to hold me over. I can see you can stop between, between batches. Like they don't send you the next batch. There's a list of batches and you pick whatever you want. They don't send it to you, so there's no pressure for you to keep going. Like, oh, next one. If I don't accept it, they're gonna. If I decline the order, they're gonna, send it to somebody else. Like somebody else might take it, but they just populate a list of batches and you could pick whichever one you want. So you could stop and eat a lunch or whatever. But I was like, it was stressful, guys. I didn't want to stress myself out because I know that, it's gonna take a while to just get to know the stores and get to make more money per hour, get to do these things faster with less anxiety. And this is basically what I'm gonna be doing this week. So this is day 1 of the vlog, and I'm just gonna keep you guys updated as much as I can, because there's nothing else going on this week. Everybody's in lockdown, and people need to get the groceries. So everybody's been super thankful, like I'm like a hero or something, like, oh, thank you so much for doing a wonderful job. Like, cool, bro. Thank you so much. And everybody's been super cautious. Nobody wants to catch it or spread it. All right, let me see what the math says, guys. All right, guys. So I think it came in $133.38 is what I made. They say I was online for 6 hours. Let's just call it 6.5 because 15 minutes there and back. So that comes out to a total of $20.52 per hour for basically 6.5 hours, 6 hours, whatever you want to call it. And I mean, that's what it is. If you could do it faster, you could, like in the same time, I could probably done a whole nother order of $30. I could have probably gotten it up to $170 or even $200 if had I known the stores and was able to get these things done faster and all that stuff. A lot of waste of time looking for things. $22.52 before tax. $133, and it was basically $3 for gas. So $130, and so what would that be, $100 if you take out what you need for taxes? I'm gonna keep doing it. Hopefully my per hour rate goes up, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'll try to make more vlogs, and this is only gonna be, I could see this is only gonna be good while it's if this is how it is right now, that everybody's in quarantine and they have to order groceries. I could see that it's probably not worth it during regular times. Right now there's an uptick of demand. I could see if I did this during non-emergency times, I'll probably be making $12-15 an hour, and it probably wouldn't be worth it because there'll be so many, the lines on a Sunday morning are so long. The lines on a Saturday morning are so long, but today it was pretty dead because everybody's locked down. So I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Sign up with my code if you can. If you really want to hop on this. See you guys in the next video. Take care.